Listen, if I talk about you in this video or your friend group, I am so sorry. Let's be honest, there is a social hierarchy everywhere. Some people just choose to ignore it and pretend like it doesn't exist, but it obviously does exist. And I think school was one of the greatest displays of this. I was gonna talk a little bit more about my stories for this, but I'm just gonna get straight into it. The bottom of this social pyramid are the bottom feeders. I don't know what other way to put this, but it's just a walking L. You have to go to school every single day, knowing that the kids who make Among Us and fart jokes have more status than you.
Among Us, Ligma, Candace, Sagandis, Obama, your mom D's nuts. Among Us ball.
And the reason why I would even put them below is that this is a position that you have earned. It only takes one controversy and you are at the bottom. It doesn't matter if you start at the top. If you end up here, it's raps. Nobody's fucking with you. Some people who would end up here are like our high school Bill Cosby's. The EDPs.
The girls are minor. The girls are minor.
The bathroom beaters, and so many more. Just one controversy and you are exiled. So we're gonna call this bottom of bottom. Let's say the worms. I like worm because in the consumer pyramid, worms have no purpose but to be consumed by everything else. I'm sorry, but if you are here, you more than likely deserve it. And there is no escape. Now let's work up one from the bottom. We have our dweebs. Dude, I just love the word dweeb. And like I said, these are the really cringe kids. These are our Discord moderators that go to school. The ones that make furry art.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Have Fruit Loop hair, and for some reason have a weird Nintendo fetish. I don't even understand how that happens. We could be in the middle of a chemistry test and this motherfucker will pull out his Switch. Like, if you don't get your corny ass out of here, but you gotta be super careful on how you deal. Cause some of them fall in this middle ground of like the bottom feeders and the dweebs, and they realize they don't have anything going for themselves, which makes them a potential school sniper. And I seriously hate that, I'm serious. But those people who fall a little bit below, you do have to be worried of. I don't know why, but mental illness falls in this category higher than any other. So just don't let them sit at your lunch table. Now moving on one higher, I think this is where most people will fall into. But don't take offense, it's the NPCs. My guy, you are just average. You are vanilla. You are an Ice Spice listener.
The girls are minor.
And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, besides being an Ice Spice listener. They're not really classed in anything that really sets them apart. You know, you don't really have too much popularity. You kind of go to school just to go through the motions and you observe everything else around you. I mean, yeah, these are the people who would more than likely like record fights while they have Parkinson's, because I don't know how those fight videos are so shaky. But you're cool. And no disrespect, I'm gonna put you guys in the same category right next to the nerds. And just me personally, in the type of school I went to, if you're a nerd, like, bro, make good grades. Like, why are you hating? Nobody should ever knock you for being smart. And most of the time, school isn't about being smart. It's just like applying yourselves.
Oh, bro, look at this, bro. He's a nerd.
Oh, look at this nigga. Bro,
he's
he's
a
literally
nerd.
a walking square.
No, bitches.
The only people who say that are the people who will be flipping your burgers for the next 20 years at their local McDonald's. But keep in mind, there's a big difference between being a nerd and being a dweeb. And now, let's move on to the next one. If you have ascended to this next layer, you are becoming in the peak. You are in the top 10%. So if you're here, congratulations. And I mean, not everyone strives to be at the top, and that's okay. You already knew I was gonna say it. We have our athletes. And the most annoying thing what's also in this category is the wannabe athletes. If I had to create this hierarchy, I would not be putting bench warmers next to all-stars. And for some reason, those kids who want to try to act cool end up looking cool to the majority. It shouldn't be like this, but it is. Way too many cornballs are popular in school. And I blame the basic white girls for allowing this. No matter how many sexual harassment claims that they got, they still were impenetrable. They're not coming down. And low-key, you don't even have to be an athlete to be in this category either. If you're someone kind of like me who mastered all elements, meaning you can go from any group in school and still fit in, and mostly, I'm not gonna lie, it's those funny motherfuckers. If you are funny, you can be placed anywhere. You can do anything. You are unstoppable. Have you seen Pete Davidson? It doesn't matter. He's funny. You can go to the gym every single day. You can become actually Giga Chad. If some scrawny little kid tells a good your mama joke to your girl, it's over, bro. It's over. They are literally a cheat code in life, bro. Oh my god. And last but not least, we have the tip. The very top. And not everyone wants to be here, but every school has one nowadays. The school celebrity. TikTok has allowed way too many people to get famous. Wait, let's say that again. Famous. Every school has that person who wants to be a music artist, and either you're laughed at or you've kind of made it. Made it as in you get like 80 listeners on Spotify. These guys are walking W's. They had like unnecessary riz against school lunch ladies. Man, they might even pull a teacher. And low-key, if you're a guy and you pull a teacher, your social status goes up by 20. And the teacher's sentence goes up by 20. years in prison. At my school, I had the #1 baseball prospect in the world. And even though I know he's just a regular student, when we were in class together, I felt like a little child next to this godlike figure because everyone put so much attention to him. And I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but I had 100,000 subscribers in my junior year of high school. And the ungarnered attention that I got was insane. I wouldn't say I was cool enough to be at like the top or anything, but the school celebrities somehow get away with everything. I've never seen the teacher put in grades wrong so many times for these students. It would be like a 100-question essay. They do like 30 of them and they still pull out for 95 for some reason. Like, what? They're really just life favorites. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Comment down below which one of these you fall into and join my Discord.